what's up? It's your girl or whatever, and I'm back with another video on this YouTube type stuff on the Her Campus channel CAU. It's okay. I'm tired, and it's okay though. Oh man, I stole the pen. It's okay though. We just gonna get into how we're supposed to get into it. So today we're talking about how to handle conflict. And Lord, being that we going through what we're going through right now in the world with all these folks hating on the melanin or whatever, we gotta learn how to handle conflict. You know what I'm saying? We can't be out here just showing our butt every single time somebody look at us sideways. You know what I'm saying? So first and foremost, I would like to say that, yo, for my ladies, we're too pretty to be fighting, okay? I ain't never been no fighting type of chick. Because I don't want nobody scratching in my face and nothing like that. Because if I get ugly after this fight, like, bam, both of us going down. It's not just going to be me. I'm not going to just be ugly forever and you didn't get beat up bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we just got to no fighting. Because like Megan Thee Stallion said.
Oh my God. Let me tell you, fighting is so ugly. What? Look. Nails long. Girls is paying $80 to get their nails done. $100. Do you know nails just go up? Bitch, you want to fight me with these expensive ass nails on? No. This hair was not cheap. You want to fuck up my lace? Man, you don't care about yourself. You want to fuck up your hair? That's crazy. Like, And I did my makeup real good.
Like I said, I ain't never been a fighting type of chick. I ain't never really been confronted either. Except for maybe I've been confronted 3 times in my life. In fact, we can go into a little story time about that. So the first time I got confronted, well, I'm gonna say this. When I was little in like daycare and stuff like that, I used to fight boys because they was messing with my brother. But that really don't count because it was all like a little pat, teacher come. Yeah, that type of stuff. It wasn't, I didn't really get no little licks in for real, anything like that. But yeah, my first real confrontation was when I was in 8th grade, and this girl, me and her was like, it was 3 of us. Let's get some code names. So we're gonna name one chick, we're gonna call her Dolly. The other girl, we're gonna call her Yaz. And I'm me, of course. But anyways, so me, Yaz, and Dolly was all friends or whatever. We was like our best friends in the 8th grade. And Yaz and Dolly stopped being cool. I really forgot why, but they wanted me to pick sides, but I didn't have a problem with neither one of them. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna just be both of y'all friends. If y'all don't like each other, then y'all don't like each other. But I'm both of y'all friends, so it don't matter to me. But then Dolly, she started hanging out with these other folks and started, for whatever reason, we stopped liking each other. I really don't know why, but I don't remember why. But anyway, so me and her, when we was friends, we decided we was gonna do this project together. So we used to get excused from class to do the project. But it was one day when we used to get excused from class a lot to do that project, and we would never do the makeup work either. So our teacher had called us out one day and was all like, hey, are y'all finished with the project, blah, blah, blah. And we was all like, no, but we don't want to do it no more because we wasn't cool with each other. And she was all like, well, I'm finna start putting in zeros for all those grades that you had missed. So I got mad and I was all like, I don't understand why we gotta get a 0, blah, 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 blah. And Dolly was all like, well, it's your fault. And I said, what you say? And so she was over there talking loud. And I was like, bruh, that ain't worry about it. It's cool. You ain't even gotta talk no more to me. So she started like raising her voice and stuff. So because I started raising my voice, I don't even know what I was saying, but I was yelling too. So she stood up on me, and bam, I don't do all that standing up on nobody type stuff. So of course I stood up too. And by that point, I was mad enough to the point where I had blacked out. And so I didn't really remember what happened, but my best friend, yes, she had pushed me out the room. I remember her pushing me out the room so I wouldn't fight the girl. And when the bathroom, I was punching the wall. Mad, just really showing out. But yeah, that's why I don't like confrontation. Cause that one time I blacked out. I was like, yeah, I can't do this no more. And I know when I get mad, I start crying and stuff like that. Me and her actually got into it, I think 1 or 2 more times after that. But we never fought, which was lame. Like when I got to high school and like, well, not even when I got to high school, but like, well, yeah, when I got to high school, I used to reminisce about that stuff because it was literally like 2nd semester of 8th grade type stuff. And I was mad on graduation about some stuff too. I cried my 8th grade little graduation ceremony thing too, because the administration, they was flaking on me for real. Now I was supposed to say something at graduation. They had flaked on me. So I was mad and I didn't want to be there no more. Ooh, y'all was so hot. But yeah. Yeah, I was reminiscing about that stuff like, dang, I should have just hit her when I had the chance to. But, you know, it's good that I didn't get into no fight, because I didn't want that. I don't like when people, I wouldn't want nobody looking at me like, oh, dang, she fight. Like, I don't fight. That's not my cup of tea. But yeah, so that was the first time. The second time I got confronted, ooh, it was in 9th grade. In my first period class on A-Day, it was these 6 girls, all of them. I'm only 5'3", and at the time, I was 5'2", like 130 or something like that. I wasn't no big old girl, and then like that. I only 155 now, and I grew an inch, so I'm not a big girl at all. Like, I'm small for my age or whatever. And so the girls that I was getting into it with, they was all like 6 feet, maxing 200, at least 250, 275 for some of them. And it was 6 of them, and all of them was in my first period class on A-Days. So they was in the I overheard them talking about one of my homegirls that went to middle school with me, and I was like, okay. So I went back and I was listening. They was all like, oh yeah, we finna go sneak her, we finna go jump her, blah, blah, blah. I was like, is that what they finna do? So I went and told my homegirl, I was like, hey, don't tell them my name when you confront them and all that stuff. Don't do that. Just do what you gotta do. Watch your back. Like, don't be walking around the halls by yourself because they're looking for you or whatever. I said, and I quote, like, don't say my name, bro. Just don't even put me in the mess. I said, I'm just trying to make sure you straight or whatever. Because me and her, we wasn't that close, but I knew her enough to tell her, you know what I'm saying? So they told the girls my name was Amelia. And they didn't know my name was Amelia at the time. They was like, who was Amelia? Because didn't nobody know me at the school because I had transferred to a whole nother school district or whatever. So nobody knew who I was. And I was only in 9th grade, so I didn't have no reputation or nothing there. So the girls, they didn't even know my name, and they was cheating off my work in first period. But anyway, so we get to first period, and I swear to you, that professor or teacher never called roll. But for whatever reason, she decided to call roll that day, that they had found out what my name was. And she said Amelia, and I was like, oh my God, I really don't want to tell her that I'm here, but I don't know how to get out of this. So I was like, here. And then so all of them turned around and looked, and they was like, oh, so you Amelia. And I was like, yeah. And I just said in my little days. So then one of them had came over there, and she was all like, I don't understand how we can be friends and stuff, and you going to telling folks what we be talking about here. I was like, fam, we ain't friends just because you cheat on my paper. That's not how that works. I was like, you ain't did nothing for me. I just let you see my paper and stuff like that. And so everybody was looking at me like, oh, okay. Like I was chewing her out or something like that. But she ain't do nothing. But I was so dumb. I was still sitting in my seat, and she was standing over me, which was dumb. But anyways, she had went back to her girls and stuff, and they was just chatting in the corner or whatever. And so later that day, one of them, she was in the bathroom when I was walking in or whatever. And as I was going into the stall, she was washing her hands, but she had turned around, she flicked the water on me. And so I stopped for a second. So I was like, I know dang on well this girl just ain't throw no water on me. Because I was real deal finna turn around and get to work on her or whatever. But I turned around and homegirl was gone out the bathroom. So I asked that girl, I said, she ran out the bathroom. And she threw water on me, didn't she? The girl was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm walking down the hall. I'm trying not to cause a scene, nothing like that. Because I was at Westlake, y'all. Y'all know Westlake gonna go up as soon as they see you with a little mad look on your face, they're gonna hype you up and you're gonna end up fighting or whatever. So I was calm. I was just walking down the hall and I was looking for her. When I got down the hall, the way it was like the bathroom, the hall my class was on, and then the rest of the long hallway or whatever. So I'm walking down the hall and I see her and she's standing in the middle of all her friends. Mind you, I'm only 5'3". All them girls is over 200 pounds and 6 feet tall. So I was like, ain't no way. First of all, I'm not gonna get jumped by no girls that's my height. Let alone some kids that's dang on 4 years old. You think I'm gonna go get jumped by them? And then second of all, again, fight somebody? What? I had to let that one go. I was like, I'm gonna just have to take that L and go ahead and go. So, I ain't never went to class so fast in my life because I knew they were looking at me. They were waiting on me to come over there and start talking some trash. And they was finna real life lay me out on that dang on tile floor in that hallway. And wasn't nobody finna help me because didn't nobody know who I was. And it wasn't no officers on the hall at the time either. So, that was that. Yeah, I went to class and I told Andre, I was like, yeah, they found out what my name was, surprisingly. Now they looking for me. Now they looking for me. And you was supposed to be, you know what I'm saying. So she ended up getting some of her homegirls to fight the girls. And that ended that. And I'm a snitch. So I had went to the 9th grade counselor or whatever. I had told him what happened. And they ended up getting like ISS or something like that. And getting taken out of that class. And put in another class. So yeah, that's how that went. And the last time I got confronted was my freshman year of college at Clark Atlanta at a football game. So I was at the football game and I had just got my hair dyed blonde. So all this honey blonde up here was dyed to my roots at one point in time. And so I had my hair pressed. Like I came to that game fresh. You know what I'm saying? So that's not the point though. Anyways, I was sitting with my friends. Well, I was sitting with one of my softball teammates and my brother. And I was sitting in the middle or whatever. And so me and the girl was laughing at the time, but I kept hearing somebody say, hey, you with the blonde hair, hey, you with the blonde hair. And I wasn't listening because me and my friend was laughing about some pictures we had just took. Because the pictures was real ugly or whatever. And so these girls behind me, they was all like, excuse me, I think she talking to you. So I looked down and she's like, hey, girl with the blonde hair. And I looked around. I said, you talking to me? She was like, yeah, why did you throw that shit on me? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? She was like, so you didn't throw that? I said, girl, if you don't stop talking to me, I said, I'm not going to sit and argue with you at a football game. Because she was sitting all the way on the front row. And I was like, she really had a big enough problem. She would have walked her butt up to where I was and we would have handled it. But, yeah, she just stayed down there and I didn't do it. So I said, look, we done talking. And so she just kept yelling at me and I started a whole nother conversation with the folks next to me. And the folks behind me, they was laughing because I had just started ignoring her. So then she was all like, anybody who threw that shit at me, all y'all in these stands gonna be watching my clothes tonight. Girl, sit down. You knew you washed that shirt when you got home. And your hair was messed up before you even got stuff on it. So we helping you go get your hair washed. Calm down. Ooh. But anyways, so yeah, those are the 3 times that I ever got confronted. But just like note in every single one of those times that I tried my best to like talk my way out. Normally, like my mom, what she does when she's confronted with stuff, she gonna ask you. She gonna give you a couple times to let her know that you're serious. So she gonna ask you, like, bro, are you being serious right now? Like, are you being dead ass? Because I really don't feel like showing out right now. And if you be all like, yeah, I'm being serious. All right, we gonna handle it. That's how my mom is. And that's how I am. Like, that's why when a girl had threw that stuff at me, I was like, I had to check myself real quick to like really think about it. Like, is this really finna happen right now? Because like I really don't have time, but I'll make time, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all girls, ladies, don't be out here fighting. We're too cute for that, okay? We got too much stuff going on to be fighting. Like, fighting should always be a last resort. If you can walk away, then walk away. Because everybody ain't worth their time and energy and stuff like that. Like, they shouldn't be able to knock you off your flow that easily. You should have some shit on them. Like, bro, flex. Yeah, like, fam, I'm making money. I have a decent home right now. I got school and stuff going on. Like, I'm not gonna let you mess up what I got going on right now. So you go ahead, keep being petty, keep not having shit to do, keep making time for ignorant stuff. I'm gonna go do what I gotta do. So if you can walk away, fam, just walk away. But if you can't walk away, again, try not to escalate the situation more by being a hothead, okay? If you can talk your way out of it, then talk your way out of it. Folks gonna be disrespectful. You gotta realize that. And you can't don't take it personal. Laugh at them. Laugh at them for real. Because folks, ladies, we just be a woman about it, all right? Be a woman that got stuff to lose. If you got stuff to lose, then you surely don't have time to fight. And that's just on period. I always found myself to have something to lose. So me fighting is ridiculous. But like I said, the one time that I did black out and I was about to fight, and I was honestly going to fight that other girl had she not had her friends around and stuff like that. But I chose my battles. I didn't choose my battle that time when I was in 8th grade. My best friend chose it for me because she know. And that's another thing. You got to hang around folks that know you got something to lose. And they going to make sure they can. If they can help, they going to help. Because had she not been there, it would have got ugly. And we was in the classroom with desks and everything around us. And stuff like that. And we was some of the smartest girls in the grade about to fight. Like, that's ridiculous. Don't be somebody that got something to lose and you out here fighting, making yourself look bad. Because Black Twitter is going to get you. You're going to lose everything you got. That's another thing. You can't be out here looking stupid and, you know, Black Twitter going to turn up on you. How dare you? You know better. But, yeah. Talk it out. Realize what you got to lose. And if it comes down to fighting, don't lose. Don't get hit. You better. Folks be fighting to the point where they injure somebody so bad sometimes that they could die. And sometimes folks take it to the point where they kill somebody. And nothing should ever be that serious to where you take someone's life. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all just can't agree, then y'all need to go separate ways. Y'all need to completely just distance yourself from church. It's not that hard to ignore somebody. And don't be catty, ladies. I understand we love to gossip and all that stuff, but don't be talking about nobody behind their back. That's just disrespectful and that's lame and that's low. If you're going to talk about somebody, you better talk about them to their face. Otherwise, it ain't your business to be talking about anyways. So, y'all just be smart out here. Folks is getting real messy and they're getting real reckless out here. Folks will kill you on the spot and not care. Not care. They will go to jail about that stuff and be happy that you dead. It's just like that. So, y'all gotta be mindful. Not everybody, you don't know what type of day somebody is having before they meet you. Or they might not know what type of day you having, but y'all gotta learn how to be patient and be considerate. Because I know sometimes I be having a bad day, but people don't deserve to feel my bad energy. I wouldn't put my bad energy on nobody else because that's something that I got going on and they may not know that. However, if they know that and they still pushing some buttons, then we need to have a conversation. But if they, like, just random people, me working where I work, people always coming up to me asking me questions or people being rude to me, not knowing what type of day I'm having. I have to know how to kind of suck that up, throw whatever I got going on internally out the window. Because, again, it's not their business to know what I got going on. They need something else from me. We're in a working environment. They need me to be able to do my job the way I should be doing it and not be worrying about what I got going on at home. So, just mindfulness, being considerate of somebody else. Because the girls that I was finna fight when I got to 9th grade, and rest in peace to one of them, because one of them actually did die. Rest in peace to her. You just never know what they had going on at home. And I know one of the girls, because I went to middle school with her, I know she got some stuff going on at home. So, y'all, just try to be good people. Be kind. And if you can't be kind, then just stay out the way. Because ain't nobody got time for that. We need to be helping each other in the least, rather than breaking each other down and really just making life harder. But I really want to keep this as short as possible because I got some things to do. But if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys very soon. What y'all think about the presidential debate, the vice presidential debate? Go ahead and drop that in the comments. and things of that nature. But yes, stay blessed, stay safe, and stay smooth.